The government and the private sector are reacting in a positive way to do these improvements.
The Shamal al-Zur power station is an example of a project that could not have happened without international investors. Investment worth $1.8 billion has been spent on the first phase.
So when fully operational, the project will produce about 1,500 megawatts of electricity and 107 million imperial gallons of water per day. That's about 10% of Kuwait's electricity demand and 20% of Kuwait's water demand. Phase 1 was run under a competitive tender process. Phases 2, 3, 4 and 5 will follow a similar process, and we expect to see other international investors and lenders be attracted to Kuwait.
Perhaps the most high profile is the Sheikh Jabr Al Ahmad Causeway project, on track for completion in 2018. Jamal Abdul Nasser Street is undergoing major improvements worth $800 million. The $7 billion metro system planned for Kuwait is also back on track. Construction on the new terminal at Kuwait International Airport is set to increase passenger capacity from 5 to 10 million passengers a year.
The Civil Aviation Master Plan includes major projects which will expand and develop Kuwait International Airport's infrastructure and facilities.
The $16 billion Mubarak Al Kabir port will handle over 3.6 million TEUs per year, becoming a multimodal transshipment link to the GCC railway. The Sheikh Jabr Al Ahmed Culture Center is the flagship project for a new cultural district. It includes state-of-the-art theaters, concert halls and exhibition space. These are just a few of the 30 projects planned in 9 strategic sectors.
We've realized the more exposure Kuwaitis get, the hungrier they become. And this is why there's a lot of investment in healthcare, in infrastructure, in education.
The government recently announced the latest phase of the Kuwait Development Plan, an ambitious long-term strategic vision, including a $116 billion investment package.
Especially right now, the opportunities are a lot. We see that the next few years we would like to invest in Kuwait. I mean, why do we go out of Kuwait if we see the investments are and the opportunities are available?
Through the implementation of government stimulus measures, Kuwait's infrastructure expansion is believed to perform strongly in the upcoming years. The private sector and foreign investors are set to play a leading role in this implementation, which includes new roads, bridges and government buildings. With a remarkable portfolio that spans not just across Kuwait, but the whole MENA region, PACE is an example of Kuwaiti entrepreneurship and cutting-edge innovation at its very best.
Our body of work over the last 45 years shows that we actually created an identity for both PACE but also for Kuwait through the architecture and engineering projects that we've done. It's part of the lifeblood of Kuwait.
Industrial, residential and commercial construction are other key aspects of Kuwait's dynamic infrastructure agenda, and highly prestigious projects such as the Kuwait International Airport, the Kuwait Stock Exchange, the Bayan Conference Hall and the Kuwait National Library are all setting a new benchmark of distinction thanks to family-run Kuwaiti businesses like Al Hani Construction.
And now it is a major company in the country and a major source of our income also. And I am proud because we are joining in developing the country.